express to you and to Fatou's colleagues whom I did not have the opportunity of meeting on the day of her demise. Let me extend to all of them my profound sympathy and condolences for the loss of a jewel. Really, Fatou was a unique person. She had a knack of forcing you to answer the questions, and she puts them in the most polite way, with a beaming smile. Uncle, and the questions come, and relevant questions that are searching. And that is what I think any journalist should be able to do. You come with questions, very searching questions, and put across in the most polite way. And of course, it ends up giving you the answers that you want. So we'll be missing Fatou a lot. I didn't know all the things that you have narrated here. All that I see is just this mic and the camera. I thought that was all. But these services that you've been rendering to the nation, training young people to be really self-carrying, and doing things for themselves, like 360. I mean, he's he's a household name, although I'm just waiting for him when I'll have the opportunity of really taking him on and just call him and say, but what nonsense are you talking about, Dobo Kemo? But I mean, this shows, that our young people can be trained, not only trained, but then they can be of value to the nation. Of course, every engagement, one wants to have a personal benefit, maybe a personal benefit, but then at the end of the day, what society gains from it is far more than what you as an individual gain. And so really, I'm amazed, and I want to say that you should continue with your training, and training make people, produce quality journalists, produce honest journalists, and produce journalists who are patriotic, not sensational, but then people who will be addressing the issues in ways that are expected of them. I think Mr. Jatta, well, I think you have an awesome task. Taking over from Fatou, it's a really monumental task, because you'll be measured with Fatou. How did Fatou do things? What is her relationship, PR, with individuals? Because Fatou, when she's approaching you, all first thing that you see is smiles. At our gala dinner, I wanted to avoid the interview, but no, she wouldn't let me go. But because she has such a wonderful and sweet PR, you cannot resist. You cannot say no to her. So I think you really, I think you measure up to this. That is why Mr. Joof and the group have chosen you, to succeed her. If you are not up to the job, I don't think you would have been thought of much more to be selected. But I want to congratulate you. for that confidence that the Gambian talent TV has in you, and putting you in this very enviable position, very admirable one. And to the rest of the team, I say congratulations. And of course, the objective should now be, how do we maintain Fatou's legacy? How do we enrich Fatou's legacy? That should be it. I mean, promote the ideas that she stood for. And if there's improvement that can be done on any, I think it should be free to really come up with it and suggest it. I know that, what do I say, cameras for politicians, I think we are products and want to be sold. And certainly, in the cameras, your interviews that really sell us, that really exposes us to say what type of person this man is. And let me say, for me, Fatou has done a lot for me, particularly that interview which I did with her in Wolof. I think it marketed me. I think it probably marketed me, and I'm eternally grateful to her for that. We'll continue to pray for her peaceful repose, and no one can predict. No one should be presumptuous to say this is what God is going to do. But the manner in which she died, so peacefully, without giving anybody any indication that she was going to die, just continued in her sleep. Not ill, being taken from one medical facility to another, becoming a burden on people. That never happened. So good people, their exit is always very peaceful. And I think that's what has happened to Fatou. And we pray that she continues to rest in peace, and that those of you who are with the GT TV, will in fact try to do better than her. She's away, she's in her grave, but you can still compete with her. That yes, this is the bar Fatou has, but we are going to be above that. And I think I want to encourage you to do that, and to congratulate, to congratulate and thank that we have such a good, wonderful time. Young people whom I believe are not eager. When I say are not eager, wanting to push forward for the material things. They want to make sure that they themselves become very professional and continue to be professional, not looking at things that will lure them away from this organization. I hope you continue with that. And talking of collaboration, well, I want to say that on Saturday we're having a rally of all women, just women. It's a rally organized by the UDP Women of the Gambia, so at Bundum. So we invite you there, and then we'll see how our young women, this girl, and others, what they want to do or what they want to say. Yes. But thank you very much, Mr. Joof, and I hope to see you in Seattle very soon. Yeah.